Hey guys, what's going on? Bob here. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be continuing the bullshit program series. This time we're going to be talking about the OP0 knockback.bat reach 6 blocks best bat for sumo kind of program or whatnot, and talk about how the person who made this basically just looked up how to make connection better on the internet and then copy pasted a bunch of, random settings into a .bat file. First of all, we got this video. We got a best bat for sumo, new custom Regedit. Now, Regedit we don't actually have, but we have the .bat. If you go to this guy's channel, you can actually see that he has a lot of other videos that are similar to this. For example, he has such gems as the TCP overclocker. Yes, indeed, the TCP overclocker. He also has maximal optimization and customization, Regedit or program. And also the NetSH bat and, other things like, the smart delay program. This is clearly someone who is, in fact, a network engineer and knows what he's talking about when it comes to the connection and the internet and the protocol. Definitely. So in this video, he just, shows a montage of him, killing people. Now, this video by itself is really easy to disprove. First of all, it kind of looks like he's using a knockback modifier. I'm not making accusations 100%. I'm not sure what the knockback is on Zonix, but it kind of looks like that a little bit. Like, if you look at his vertical knockback, it's a little off. But, the title of the video is that he gets 0 KB with the .bat, and he's clearly taking knockback in this. So, yeah, nice try, dude. I mean, that just disproves your entire video right there. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this actual .bat. So I got the .bat right here. You can see that it basically runs a bunch of these settings, these NetSH thing. NetSH is a command line scripting utility that allows you to display or modify the network configuration of a computer that is currently running. So these are a bunch of things that modify the internet connection. But just to show you guys that this guy has no clue what he's talking about, I actually looked up what some of these settings do, and it turns out that half these settings or more literally will not even work. Take a look at this, guys. So, for example, we have net DMA equals enabled, right? Okay, so on this doc right here, which I'll put in the description, it has a list of server TCP IP tweaks. So if you look up net DMA, let's look up net DMA, you can see that it literally says that according to Microsoft, NetDMA is not supported in Windows 8, and changing the setting will have no effect. That means that if you have Windows 8 or later, this thing does absolutely nothing to your internet connection. None of this is actually going to change anything in Minecraft. But, this, if you have above Windows 8, it's going to do absolutely nothing. In addition to that, we also have non-sacked resiliency. You can see that it's only supported in Windows 8, and Windows Server 2012, which means that you can't, this one of them is only supported in Windows 8, the other one's only supported in Windows 7 or earlier. Now, obviously, these aren't necessarily the same exact thing. For example, this says that this can help slow client/connections as it makes TCP/IP less aggressive and retransmitting packets when enabled. While the NetDMA provides the ability to more efficiently move network data by minimizing CPU usage, the other thing does something completely different. So it's not like one is for Windows 8, one's for Windows 10. They're literally different, just one was removed in Windows 10. So that's just an example of how incompetent the person who made this video is. Another example here is if you look up SYN retransmissions, you can see that it's only supported in Windows 8 once again, which means that, who the hell uses Windows 8? It's only supported up until Windows 8. It's literally only supported on Windows 8. Another example of the sheer incompetence of the person who put this together is the fact that a bunch of these settings, not all of them, but a bunch of these settings are actually just reiterations of what is already defaultly in Windows. For example, the ECN capability, which is a mechanism that provides routers with an alternative method of communicating network congestion, is by default set to disabled. Default state equals disabled. This bat file sets it to disabled anyway. It makes absolutely no sense. There's also the setting RSS, aka Receive Side Scaling State, which is enabled by default, and you can see that the .bat file simply enables it as well. So, that just shows that those settings don't do anything at all. So now we have more than half of it, which either does not do anything or already sets it to the thing that already exists in Windows by default. So, clearly this isn't going to do anything. And just to prove it even more, I'm going to hop in the game and show you guys that there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing in this. All right, everyone, so we're in game here with the fan. And by the way, if you want to be in a future video, make sure you hit me up on Discord if I ask in chat for someone to help me with the video. But anyway, we're here with the fan in game, and we're just going to test his knockback right here. So we're just going to hit him, And you can see when he's up against the wall here, he gets knocked back to approximately that block right there. Now I'm going to ask him to do the exact same thing, but this time I have this .bat file running. And you can see that my knockback is literally identical to the knockback he just took. There's absolutely no difference, so this does absolutely nothing, as we already knew. But just to prove it, there's no proof of anything working, and it does not work at all here. So, without further ado, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Make sure to join my Discord. Bye-bye.